if you've ever had a collar like this, ruined by years of built up grime and sweat stains, you're in the right place. Today I'm showing you how to quickly and effectively clean these collars and bring your shirts back to life. And trust me, you're going to want to stay around to the end because I've got a new secret ingredient that makes this process so much easier. And don't forget, if you love football shirt restoration, please remember to click like and subscribe on the channel. It really helps keep this football shirt community going. Hello there and welcome back to our channel. Now, we all know the struggle. Football shirts have a tendency to build up grime and grease over time in the collars, and it can be almost impossible to remove it, but almost is the right word, because in today's video I'm going to be taking you through how we can clean things like this up. Now, it doesn't rely on loads of scrubbing because that can damage the fibres. What it does rely on is using the right ingredient. I've tested a fair few methods of cleaning these collars. Some of them are better than others, but in today's video I'm going to be showing you one that works the absolute best. Whether it's a rare collector's item or your favourite match worn shirt, this method will get it looking fresh again. So come with me over to the other side and we'll start the demo. So here we are over the other side. What we're going to need for this is glass Pyrex. You don't have to use a glass Pyrex, you can just use a side, but there is a chance that you're going to damage your kitchen side. So I would recommend using a glass Pyrex, toothbrush, secret ingredient, which will be revealed at the end. And now we've got our dirty, grimy collar. So, not really rocket science this. What we're going to do is we're going to get our ingredient and we're going to sprinkle it on the collar. Here you go, let it all go on. And we're going to use our toothbrush and we're going to give it a nice rub in. Now, what this is likely to be, this grime, is going to be a protein-based stain. So something that's come from the body, so whether it's sweat or whether it's grease or grime or what have you, that's what this stain is almost certainly going to be. So as with the removing of name sets, whether it's flock or vinyl, you need to use the right solvent to dissolve the adhesive. For stains, it's exactly the same. You need to find the right type of stain remover to get rid of the stain that you're trying to remove. And in this instance, what we're trying to remove is a protein-based stain, so any sort of bodily fluid. Sounds disgusting, but blood, vomit, even things like milk, eggs, they're kind of protein-based stains. They will be dissolved or removed from clothes by using a protein-based spot stain remover. So there's a little clue there in what it is that we're using, and we'll show you what we're doing, what we use afterwards. But in summary, we're just going to put the magic ingredients, which will be revealed soon, right at the end, so stick with us. Put the magic ingredients on it, and we're going to rub it in with the toothbrush. And we're just going to let it sit there for 15 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. And hey, if you ever feel like you need a little bit of extra guidance, don't stress. I offer a one-to-one video calling service where I can take you through some of the trickier sides of shirt restoration. Everyone that's used it has been thrilled with the results. So if you're interested, leave a comment below or drop us a message on one of our socials and we'll get back to you. So here we are, about 5-6 minutes later. You can see that where the stain was, it's really starting to kind of disperse. And depending on how long the stain has been there and what it consists of and whether it's kind of been treated with heat or whatever, will depend on how quickly it responds to what we're using. But what we're going to do is we're just going to put a little bit more on and wait another 10 minutes or so. And if you want instant answers to any football shirt related questions, check out KitGPT, our AI powered chatbot. It's absolutely free and it can help you out right now without the delay of waiting for me to reply to one of your messages. So 5-6 minutes later, and you can see that stain is well on its way to coming out. Now, a lot of the time when you're using spot stain removers, the stain won't completely go until it's kind of had a wash or a rinse out. So don't fall into the trap of thinking, well, it's pointless giving it a wash until all the stain's gone. A lot of the time, the wash itself is what will get the stain out. Because what the stain remover does, if in this instance, it lubricates the stain. And because it's a protein-based stain remover, it emulsifies the fat. But it's still kind of there. The fat is still there. There is still some stain there. So what you need is something to be able to rinse it out. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to put the shirt in the washing machine. You can do a hand wash, but we're going to put the shirt in the washing machine because it needs a general wash anyway. So what I'm going to use is one of these Guppy Friend wash bags. Now these laundry bags are really good because they are very fine in material, and what that does is it stops any microplastics from the shirts, which are pretty much made of plastic, coming out and getting into our water system. So they're environmentally friendly washing bags. So I'm going to put the shirt in the washing bag, put it on for a wash, and then I'll show you the final results. And here we have it. Here is the collar. I don't know if you can see, but all the grime is now gone. It's looking lovely and bright. But what is this fantastic secret ingredient? Well, it is Cole & Wilson Ultra Spot protein. Now remember, I was saying protein because this is a spot stain remover. It's actually a dry cleaning, professional dry cleaning fluid or type product, and it is geared towards protein type stains. So when I say protein, I'm talking about any bodily fluid, milk. The blood one, there's another thing you can use as well. Beer, egg, anything along those lines. Anything that is protein based will get emulsified and removed by this. So we're really pleased with that. And there'll be a link to the product down below. I get it from a company called Textile Care. Fantastic company, and actually if you use our code below you get a 5% discount. So make sure you use that, get yourself a bargain. But just to recap what we did, we applied it straight onto the front. We used a toothbrush to agitate it, leave it 10-15 minutes, repeat it as many times as you need to repeat it, depending how long the stain's been there, depends on how many times you need to do it. When you're ready, bung it in the wash. We used one of our Guppy bags to capture any micro plastics that come off the shirt when you wash it. And like I say, here it is, clean and ready to wear. So I hope you've liked this video. If you have, please remember to click like and subscribe. It really helps us as a channel. It helps us to grow, helps us to reach a broader audience. And if you've really liked this video, you're going to love these two.